Hey guys, it's Daniela here from Sister Mediums, and I'm bringing you your angel card reading for the month. It's November 2nd, 2019, using 3 different decks. My favorite one, Archangel Power Tarot, Romance Angels, and Ask Your Guides from Sonia Choquette. I actually was called to pull Past, Present, and Future. And for those of you who saw the last card reading from last month, you're going to be, well, not surprised, or I guess surprised, because the very first card that came out was the exact same one. Considering it is a past card, it's telling us that this already happened. So I would love to know how many of you had a situation with some sort of legal document, something that wasn't filled out properly or was missing information, because if some of you remember, I had talked about checking a legal document of my own, and yeah, there was something that I was missing. Not anything crazy, but it got fixed, which was good, but if I didn't, it would have kind of come back to me. I know someone else had actually emailed saying it resonated so much with them, so I'm curious to see how much that resonated with you guys. And what's the lesson you learned in that? Especially because it is a past card. So the situation that we're talking about here might be just this piece from last month, but also taking a look at what have you missed in the situation that you're specifically dealing with this month. What parts have you missed or overlooked, which really were not of a detriment to what you had going on. If anything, they actually were a good thing that you were able to fix that problem. That's what the past comes forward with Page of Michael. So actually a good thing. When you had those dark winds, but it shows you that there was a clearing right down the middle. Wow, that's where we head to the present. So the clouds have moved away. If there was any kind of issue happening, it has been streamlined and fixed now. So the project that you're working on, or this big thing you have coming, it's ready. It's time. This is in the present. So even if something didn't quite work out here, it's okay, because this month, all that stuff has been cleared. There are no more, God, this light's terrible here. There are no more dark clouds, okay? There was that clearing. See that clearing right there? Michael was bringing it through for you. And he's allowed it, and he's brought in the Magician. Okay, so this is your present card. When we look at the Magician, I want you to take a look really closely. This just always reminds me of chakras, representative of your chakras, and making sure that you're staying and keeping balanced. For those of you who have been go, you need to take that time to rest. You need to take that time to get yourself and your body back in alignment. That's what this Magician is saying. Now, on the good front, number 1, new beginnings. So we know that whatever projects you're working on, things you have going on, you have crossed your T's and dotted your I's. So the month of November is going to be very, very fruitful for you. Not just new beginnings of ideas, but abundance, okay? Take a look at a Magician. If you really think about it, he needs to be super confident in what he does. He has to, and he, she, same thing. They have to be able to be confident in everything that they do. Sleight of hands, right? They need to be able to do one thing while they're doing something else. So you're going to be juggling a lot of different tasks with this present month, but you're going to be able to handle it, which is really good. You've been preparing for this journey for a very long time. So now it's like the curtain has opened, time to put on the show. But the show is about you and the creative idea that you've had. So embrace that. I'm actually really happy, because this means that a lot of the new projects that are coming our way are going to be great. So take a really good look at that card. It means you're ready. Ask Archangel Raziel, I don't know. I never say it right, but ask him if there are things that you need to just push something forward in one way. Ask him to help you this month. He'll do it. The archangels are waiting for you to call on them for anything that you need. So here's what I'm getting is a blessing of a month for November. Towards the end, hasn't happened yet, so it is the future. And what's coming for the future after this big idea you have? 6 of Ariel. Okay, so when we look at the 6 of Ariel, this is future. You are in your power. Look at the chakras that are representative I can't even talk today, represented in that sphere behind her. It's that feeling of balance. Everything's come full circle and she's in her power. Wings are open. It's that feeling of ready to fly, receiving and giving. But look at what she stands in front of. She stands in front, and they always make my hair and my ear itch when I'm giving these readings. Oh my God, you guys must think, why does she do that all the time? But I swear it's like angels in your hair. The foundation of that tree is incredible. It's a huge foundation, which means that what you have created is very strong. What you've created, it lays on an incredible foundation with so many different roots and branches and trees, tree limbs attached to it, which means that you have so many ways to go with this, okay? So if you turn right, it's going to work. You go with idea number 2, it's going to work. Idea number 4, there's so many options for you, but they're all growing, they're all fruitful. The other thing is you see balance, okay? So if you take a look at those apples on either end, there's a lot of balance here. It's also really taking control of, I've done this and I wanted this for me. I put this out there. This was part of my plan. I've created this. So you're definitely basking in the fruits of your labor. I love this card. A lot of light shining on it too. The blessings are there. The interesting thing too is I think share some of those blessings. Okay. This is what I'm hearing with this for the future is what's coming after November's December. We know that it's a month of giving to those less fortunate. And, it doesn't always have to be about money. There's a lot of people who have different initiatives going on where you can go in and volunteer and you can help. And it's with food or with shelter, passing out blankets or things to homeless. There's so much that you can do. Take a look out there. If it's not a monetary thing, there is something that you can do where there's action being taken. That's how you're going to follow with that whole suit of giving and receiving. Take a look. She stands in that power. Any act of kindness would not go unnoticed. Promotions, bonuses, this is when it's coming. Okay, so towards the end of November, beginning of December. I love it. This is such a great card to receive. So I just want to recap these 3 really fast. Page of Michael, we already know this was last month. This was your past card, so you've gotten through some rough times. You've gotten through kind of like the legwork in order to say, okay, it's a go. Magician is here to say, yep, let's put on the show. Let's show them what we've got. We've worked really hard for this. Standing in your own, super confident, and abundance appears, balancing the chakras. New beginnings. It's very successful, which is great, and it follows with even more success. But with success means giving and receiving and making sure that you are someone who doesn't just take it all in for yourself, even though you should be very appreciative you've gotten to where you are. Share some of that abundance in different ways and show your kindness. Okay, so those are all from the Archangel Tarot cards. That's past, present, future, and I know I'm kind of whipping through this quickly, but I kind of feel like I have to because I have another 2 to still go. The next card I pulled, I just said, what do people need to hear this month? What is going on with them in their personal endeavors, with them, the self? Have they had enough rest? Have they gotten to that point of something really cool coming? And I pulled 2 cards that kind of go hand in hand. The first card is the passion card. So this tells me for those of you who've been lacking passion, it's coming back into your life. For those of you who've been working on the passion, it's coming back even stronger. These 2, I'm not going to lie. Let me see if I missed anything here. These 2 are like really into each other. So it kind of makes me feel like a balance of the divine, masculine, and feminine together, working together to co-create an amazing feeling. I also look at this as a card of passion in terms of your life's passions. What are the things that bring you joy and make you feel a certain way? And if they do, what do you think always comes with a good feeling? Another good feeling. It never comes back with a bad feeling. So I really love that. If you're thinking of what your life passion is, give more of yourself. And the more you feel happy in being a passionate person, more will come back to you. Okay. What else do we need to know? The more you attract, oh, my nose is itchy. Prayers have been answered. Yes, yes, yes. Passion's coming into your life. Okay. This is pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going so quickly that I want to make sure I don't miss anything. But followed by passion is pleasure, which is great. So I'd almost even take this part out and say, here's the divine masculine, here's the divine feminine coming together. And even if this part's kind of already taken care of in this department of bringing passion into your life, maybe it's not necessarily with the divine masculine, meaning someone else, but within yourself and you having had created that balance. This is a card of pleasure. This is a card of color. When I see color, it says to bring more color into your life. Is everything pretty black and white for you? Step out of your comfort zone. Do something a little different for once. Try something different. Bring some pleasure into your life, whatever that is for you. If it means trying a new food, if it means watching a movie you'd normally never watch, or that genre or type of movie, putting into action things that are not just with you, but with other people, and sharing your pleasure and your joy with others. They're happy here. Divine Feminine Queen here, she's saying, go ahead, do it, enjoy it, have fun while you're doing it too. And this part here where I'm seeing the basket with the fruit inside is, once again, the fruits of your labor and enjoying the way you normally wouldn't have. What do we do? It's then again, wasn't it last month that we were talking about not stalling things? I'm pretty sure it was. And we were saying, don't stall. Don't wait until, oh, I lost 20 pounds and now I can go out. Or, oh my God, I was waiting to, get this certain type of job and now I'm happy. Be happy in where you're at, because the more passion and happiness you have within you and the more pleasure you feel, it's just going to attract even more of that, even if that means you want another job or want to be in another situation. Enjoying life, letting loose. It's an entertaining month. So November and December, a lot of people are having parties and office parties, all kinds of things happening. So do something you wouldn't normally do. Go buy the dress you wouldn't normally buy. Buy those stiletto boots, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Everybody's got something different. That's going to really shower you with a lot of pleasure and happiness. Don't forget about the beauty within you and surrounding you at the same time. This also could be the physical, where there's a passion over here. Is there passion and pleasure? Are they actually mirroring one another? Make sure they are, so that you can have that pleasure into your life as well. What else do we want to say? Pleasure in all aspects. I think that's pretty obvious. Add color to your life. We talked about that already. Sharing your beauty. And I guess realistically, when I look at this card, it makes me feel very carefree. Don't be so rigid. Enjoy yourself. Not enough of us do. Put yourself first. And I think that by the end of the year, you will end off on a great note. I'm really happy with these cards that have been pulled for the month. There's nothing really, just enjoying yourself. That's what this is about this month. Like in the midst of the chaos, don't forget to enjoy yourself. Don't forget to enjoy the people around you and all the things you do. I think that's the biggest thing you can take from this card reading this month. So I hope it served you well. I'm sorry I was a mile a minute. I probably didn't even take a breath in that, but I wanted to just get this out quickly to you. I hope you enjoy them, and blessings on blessings. We will see you next month with the last card reading of 2019 for myself anyway. And that's the last card reading of the decade. I just like saying that because that's so cool. We're going to be in 2020 soon. What an amazing year. So congrats to everybody who has gotten to the successful point, because it's a big feat when you're planning something for so long and you've been waiting for it. It's coming. This is the month, okay? Kudos to you guys for all your hard work. And blessings on blessings again. I will see you in 1 month. Julie will see you in 2 weeks. Subscribe, like, comment, tell us what you think. Let me know what resonated, what didn't. And we'll see you soon. Have a good one.